We often hear the phrase urban hell, describing crowded and polluted cities. But what about the opposite? These are 24 examples of urban heaven on Earth. Starting with number 1. Marina Bay Sands SkyPark, Singapore. Have you ever dreamed of swimming in the sky? Marina Bay Sands in Singapore makes it possible. It sits on the 57th floor on top of 3 huge towers connected by a skyway platform. Its 150-meter-long rooftop infinity pool looks like it stretches into the horizon. The SkyPark covers 3 acres of gardens, jogging paths, and green spaces for 4,000 people. Engineers built custom systems such as 4 movement joints to keep the pool perfectly level despite wind and shifting towers. By day, it's a peaceful escape, and by night you can enjoy jaw-dropping views of the light-up city skyline. Number 2. Gardens by the Bay, Singapore. Gardens by the Bay is another breathtaking location in Singapore. It was built to transform Singapore from a garden city into a city in a garden. This 105-hectare wonderland feels like a sci-fi movie come to life. It features the world's biggest glass greenhouse, the Flower Dome. The cloud forest and super tree grove look like biomes from another planet. You can walk across the skyway at 22 meters above the ground and look at the massive tree towers that are up to 50 meters tall. They even have solar panels that power the garden's nightly light shows. Millions visit every year, and in 2024, it was ranked the best attraction in Asia by TripAdvisor. Number 3. Sentosa Cove, Singapore. Imagine a world where your backyard is the ocean. Sentosa Cove is an exclusive waterfront enclave in Singapore where beaches and marinas replace crowded streets. This luxury community features private yacht docks and upscale marinas. Over 2,000 oceanfront villas and hillside mansions call it home. It is built mostly on reclaimed land, and 60% of buyers here are international elites. Private docks let residents sail straight from their homes into the Singapore Strait. The developer invested around 800 million Singaporean dollars in the project. Number 4. Palm Jumeirah, Dubai. Ever seen a palm tree from space? Shaped like a giant palm, this artificial archipelago houses over 25,000 residents. It's built from 120 million tons of sand and consists of 3 main areas: the trunk, the fronts, and the crescent. The trunk is a mix of residential and commercial spaces, the fronts have luxury villas, and the crescent features top-tier hotels and resorts. Fine dining restaurants and beach clubs add to its appeal. A bridge connects the trunk to the mainland, and a monorail runs through the island, linking key areas. Construction began in 2001 and it stretched Dubai's shoreline by 520 kilometers. Number 5. The World, Dubai. What if you could own a piece of the planet? The World is a man-made archipelago off Dubai's coast. It is shaped like a world map with 7 sets of islands representing the continents. Each of the 260 islands is named after a country or landmark. They are built from 321 million cubic meters of sand, and it stretches for 232 kilometers of private shoreline. Construction began in 2003, but a financial crisis soon put work on hold. Only a few islands are fully developed so far. Guests reach these islands with a 15-minute boat ride from the Palm. Luxury resorts and themed projects are emerging, for example the floating seahorse villas, which are part of the heart of Europe. They are luxury homes that partly submerge underwater. Each villa offers 3 levels, an underwater bedroom with marine views, a main level with open living spaces, and a rooftop deck with a hot tub. But it's got quite a price tag on its name, starting at $3 million. Number 6. Average European city. European cities are built for people, not cars. Cars are tolerated, but in some cities, bike lanes outnumber highways. Every street is designed with pedestrians in mind, with public transportation connecting the neighborhoods together. Their old town centers have been preserved with care. From Prague's majestic old buildings to Amsterdam's scenic canals, charm is everywhere. And that's just to name a few. Research even shows that walkable cities boost well-being and social interaction. Number 7. Tokyo, Japan. This huge city could be considered an urban hell for some, but it still does so many things right. It's home to a metro population of 37 million, but the subway rides feel calm, no trash, no loud voices. It has neighborhoods full of cherry blossoms and quiet tea houses. There are canals that glow pink in spring, with cafes serving matcha and jazz playing softly. There's also a tree-lined street where even rush hour seems calm and beautiful. And it has many quiet, pedestrian-friendly neighborhoods, proving that even a megacity can do so many things right. Number 8. Cheonggyecheon Stream, Seoul. What if concrete could turn into water? Cheonggyecheon Stream was once a highway which carried 168,000 cars daily. Today, it flows for 10.9 kilometers as a serene urban riverwalk. The elevated freeway was removed in 2003, with restoration finished in 2005 at a huge cost of 386 billion won. Nitrogen dioxide levels dropped 35% and monsoon floods became tamed by hidden infrastructure. Today, the stream cools the busy streets of Seoul, improves air quality and manages floods. Its banks are home to 666 species of plants and wildlife. Many people visit it for lunch breaks by day, and by night festivals light up the waterway. Critics called it artificial because of 40,000 tons of water pumped daily, but 12 million visitors a year disagree. Seoul tore down 16 more highways inspired by its success. Number 9. The High Line, New York City. The High Line is a former rail line turned into a park. It is high above Manhattan's west side and stretches for 1.45 miles. The park was built on an abandoned 1930s rail line saved from demolition by two locals. Now, millions of visitors enjoy its green space with public art that rotates with seasons. It has 11 entrances and even wheelchair ramps. It shows how old infrastructure can be reborn. Number 10. Bosco Verticale, Milan. These skyscrapers look like they were overgrown by nature. Bosco Verticale is a pair of towers in Milan known as the Vertical Forest. That's because the towers are draped in more than 800 trees and 16,000 plants. One tower stands 116 meters tall and the other 84 meters. The facade changes colors with each season. The greenery filters smog and sunlight and improves air quality, which creates a cool, welcoming microclimate. Flying gardeners rappel down yearly, pruning branches and checking nests. The complex scrubs 30 tons of CO2 annually, which is equal to 19,000 car rides. Rainwater recycled from the towers feeds the roots and is home to thousands of birds and butterflies habitats. Number 11. Freiburg's Vauban district, Germany. The Vauban district is often called Europe's most sustainable town. It is a car-free eco-community in Germany. Over 5,000 residents live in solar-powered homes where most of the buildings produce more energy than they use. The district was built on a former military base but was transformed through community input. Streets belong to bikes, trams, and kids playing hopscotch. That's because cars are discouraged and parking is very expensive. Heating comes from a wood chip-fired plant and triple-pane windows help seal out cold winter temperatures. Vauban shows that modern cities can be green and vibrant. Number 12. Giethoorn, Netherlands. Giethoorn is known as the Venice of the North. Busy streets are replaced by canals in this fairy tale village. Residents travel by boat, on foot, or by bike. Thatched farmhouses from the 1700s line lily-pad canals like a real-life postcard. Hand-dug canals wind through small islands, connected to the mainland by 176 bridges. Locals park cars outside, guarding the silence. Every year, 1 million visitors visit this car-free village. Number 13. Mackinac Island, Michigan. What if time forgot to move forward? Mackinac Island is a Victorian-era treasure in Michigan, with cars being banned since 1898. Here, bicycles and horses rule the roads. During winter, they use snowmobiles to ride across frozen trails. Mackinac Island is a peaceful retreat from modern life. More than 80% of the island is preserved as a state park. Fort Mackinac is still standing today and was used during the War of 1812 when cannons were fired there. Life here moves at a quiet, timeless pace. Number 14. The 606, Chicago. The 606 is an elevated park in Chicago built on an old rail line. The Bloomingdale Trail ran here since 1873, and in 2015 the city transformed it into a greenway. The trail stretches for 2.7 miles, with 38 viaducts connecting several neighborhoods. Its name comes from the city's zip code prefix. Community groups fought to save the rail corridor, and now millions enjoy walking, cycling, and relaxing here. But with its progress, housing prices plummeted up to 344%, pushing out long-time residents. Number 15. CaixaForum Madrid. CaixaForum Madrid is a transformed coal-burning power station from the 1900s. It looks like it grew a garden to the sky. In fact, it's home to over 15,000 plants defying gravity. Inside are 2,000 square meters of exhibitions, a 322-seat auditorium, and avant-garde workshops. There are also multi-purpose conference rooms, a cafe, and a quirky shop. Number 16. Gasometer City, Vienna. Gasometer City in Vienna transforms old gas tanks into modern, livable spaces. These 4 70-meter towers were built between 1896 and 1899. They once stored town gas, and their red brick facades remain intact today. Inside, they now house 800 apartments, offices, and shops connected by sky bridges. You can even catch a movie or enjoy a concert in one of them. James Bond once chased villains here in his movie The Living Daylights, but now families chase sunlight through lofted atriums. At night, they light up with beautiful blue lights. Number 17. Beverly Hills Hidden Valley. It seems that every one of these houses has a tennis court or a swimming pool. Beverly Hills Hidden Valley is a 24/7 guarded community in Beverly Hills, California. It was founded in 1936 near the top of the Santa Monica Mountains. Many celebrities seeking for quiet luxury like Adele and Katy Perry live here. Homes range from 2,000 to 12,000 square feet. Large lots offer lush, forest-like grounds, pools, and tennis courts with koi ponds. It's only 5 minutes from Rodeo Drive, yet looks like it's worlds apart. Number 18. Port Grimaud, France. Port Grimaud is a Venetian-style village with canals and villas on the French Riviera. The town was created in the 1960s in the middle of wetlands and now transformed into a charming village. It is full of pastel villas that mirror Saint-Tropez's charm. Many properties come with their own docks for boats. That's why the streets are mostly free of traffic. Local life is laid back and full of color, with the local church full of unique stained glass art. Number 19. Masdar City, United Arab Emirates. Masdar City is a desert utopia in Abu Dhabi. It is powered entirely by the sun and wind, designed for sustainable urban living. All buildings are energy efficient, there are no cars, and clean energy fuels every corner. It houses 15,000 scientists, researchers, and startups who get around the city in self-driving pods. It was built in 2008, but it is expected to double its size with new labs, homes, and parks by 2030. Masdar City is still in progress, growing every day, and it shows us of what future cities on our planet could look like. Number 20. Sky Garden, London. Sky Garden is a public garden high above London. It sits at the top of the iconic walkie-talkie skyscraper, 43 floors up, showing panoramic views of the city skyline through floor-to-ceiling windows. Inside, a 3-story glass dome stores lush landscaped gardens. You can sip cocktails as DJs mix beats, enjoy modern British fare at vibrant restaurants, or even join yoga sessions. Entry is free, but make sure to reserve a time slot in advance. Number 21. Eixample, Barcelona. Something about Barcelona's grid layout is just so satisfying to me. It's made up of long straight streets and 520 octagonal blocks. They form elegant inner courtyards, once gardens and now parking lots. It was built in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Many famous buildings like Gaudi's Casa Mila and Sagrada Familia rise here. Critics called the district monotonous, but it's very distinctive. Its symmetry birthed FC Barcelona's checkerboard jerseys and Europe's first urban plan for equality. Number 22. The Pearl-Qatar, Doha. The Pearl-Qatar is a luxurious artificial island of 4 square kilometers in Doha. It's Qatar's first freehold development open to foreign nationals, with over 27,000 people already residing there. The project adds over 32 kilometers of new coastline to Doha. It is designed as a lavish residential estate of 12 distinct districts with diverse Arabic, Mediterranean, and European influences. Connaught Quartier is a Venice-like neighborhood, and it even has a replica of the Rialto Bridge. Porto Arabia resembles a modern Mediterranean vibe with luxury yachts and vibrant dining spots. Innovative transport options like boat taxis and golf carts keep the island connected. The Pearl-Qatar is often called the Arabian Riviera and delivers a 15-minute city lifestyle where every amenity is within reach. Number 23. The Line, Saudi Arabia. The Line is a revolutionary urban concept in Saudi Arabia. It is a city built in a straight line that will stretch 170 kilometers long, designed to house 9 million residents. 2 mirrored towers will form its unique structure, only 200 meters in width and 500 meters in height. There will be no cars, streets, or carbon emissions here, and it will run entirely on renewable energy. All essential services are within a 5-minute walk, and high-speed transit will let you travel end-to-end in just 20 minutes. 95% of its land is reserved for nature. The project is scheduled to be completed by 2030, however, critics anticipate delays and believe that by then it will span only 2.4 kilometers. Number 24. Baodun Lake Hushan Hot Spring Resort, Yingde, Guangdong, China. Imagine living in a neighborhood where houses are connected by a pool instead of streets. At Baodun Lake Hushan Hot Spring Resort, a 1.3-kilometer canal-style swimming pool links over 200 villas. Each villa has direct access to the water, allowing guests to swim or paddle between them. The pool is about 4 meters wide and 1.2 meters deep, perfect for slow and scenic travel. It's been called China's Venice for its unique, water-based design. Additional amenities include a children's water park, barbecue areas, and themed villas with slides. Let us know if you want to see more content like this. Check out our other videos shown on screen right now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.